Did a school security guard really have unchecked access to a student for years, right inside a public school system? And if so, how did no one stop it? That is the question now driving a new CPS lawsuit, and it is raising serious concerns about how school safety systems respond when warning signs appear inside schools. What is being alleged here is not just a single failure, but a pattern that reportedly went on for years without proper intervention. In Chicago, a former Chicago public school student has filed a lawsuit against the Chicago Board of Education, alleging she was repeatedly sexually abused by a school security guard while attending Farragut Career Academy. This CPS lawsuit is now drawing attention because of the timeline described and the claims of institutional inaction. According to the civil complaint, the student, identified as Jane Doe, alleges she was groomed and abused by a district-employed security guard, Jacinda Aguilera, between 2012 and 2015. The lawsuit states the connection began when Jane Doe showed interest in the school JROTC program, and Aguilera, who had military experience, was introduced as a mentor figure. What followed, according to the filing, was a gradual and concerning shift that allegedly went unchecked. Private messages on Instagram, a cell phone given by the guard, regular rides home after school activities. Each detail described in the complaint is part of a pattern that now forms the basis of a school sexual abuse lawsuit. A school sexual abuse lawyer representing the survivor alleges the situation escalated into repeated sexual abuse over several years, including incidents that allegedly took place in the guard's car and apartment, along with explicit messages that continued throughout the student's high school years. But the focus of this CPS lawsuit is not only what is alleged, but it is also what the complaint says was happening inside the system at the same time. The lawsuit claims school administrators were made aware of concerns involving the security guard, yet did not report those concerns to child protection authorities or law enforcement. According to the filing, the delay or failure to act is what allowed the situation to continue. The allegations tied to Chicago public schools' sexual abuse also include claims that the guard allegedly used threats involving immigration authorities to silence the student, adding fear and pressure to an already serious situation. Attorneys also say the guard's ex-wife discovered inappropriate messages and reported them to school administrators. A Chicago public school sexual abuse attorney team argues that even after this internal warning, mandatory reporting rules under Illinois law were not followed. Officials from child welfare agencies have confirmed they have no records connected to this case, and Chicago police have not confirmed whether they were ever notified. Legal representatives involved in the CPS lawsuit say this case goes beyond one school. They argue it highlights how systems can fail when early warnings are not acted on quickly or correctly. And now the question that remains is simple but difficult to ignore. When concerns like this are raised inside a school, who makes sure they are taken seriously, and what happens when they are not? Grab your free case review via the link in description or pinned comment, or visit injurylawyerteam.com.